Yeah, so yesterday we created the inquiry, then we created the quotation, right? Today let's do one thing. Thousand 1997. This was our quotation, right? Now let's try to create a contract as well, and we'll create the contract with reference to our quotation. So first, what we need to do, we need to go to VOV8, or you can directly, you can go to VOV8 directly, or you can use this SPRO config also. It will land you the same page. So now we have to copy a contract. What is the standard contract? Here it only mentioned this thing. Do I see contract somewhere? Quantity contract on the now is very simple. Need contract actually.
I think LF Deepak.
LF is for delivery,
Ac-
no?
Actually, somebody corrupted the original data.
No, LF we don't have. No, LF.
Deepak, try CH once. CH.
Okay, let's see. It's contract. No, I also don't think this will be our contract. Because you see, its category is C. C means order here. So the CH is not your contract. Something will which have G that we have to find. Okay, let me Google it. Let's not waste time like this. SAP standard contract document type. Okay, so it's MK. I think that would be good. Let's see. And that also is not available. SAP also changed this thing actually. Okay, let's do it like this. This field we want to find, right? Let's see what is this field name. So this is your BB TYP. Okay. See what I'm doing now. I will try to find out all the document which has created as a contract. What is my table? TVAK. TVAK. Now which field I have to see? BB TYP. I will click here. I will click on find BB type document category. We are trying to find out quotation. Sorry, contract, right? G. You see there are total 12 documents. You see the advantage of using table. If I go here and if I click one by one, it will take a lot of time to find out how many contracts document we have here, right? But if you go via table, you can easily find it. Let's execute it. WK is there. but MK is not. Other this one. I don't know which one is a standard document type now. Do we have description also? Quantity contract, this one, right? I think this line correct. So it will be CQ. Let's copy CQ. Let's copy it. Create our own ZCQ 9 underscore testing. See, it has some limit, so you cannot enter beyond that. You see, I cannot enter it. Okay, so let's put okay, let's put PE only, that's it. Now let's save it. You see the category is G now. All good. Let us save it. Is this interval for copy control? You see, since you click yes, that's why in the backend system also copies that VTAA config. If you don't click here, if you click on no, it will not copy. As of now, let's click on yes first. So we have created ZCQ9. ZCQ9. This was our contract. Okay. Now let us do one more thing. Let's save it first. See, it is asking the TR. I will save it. So you see all the copy controls also it has copied. Let's click OK. Let's do one more thing. Let's create one more document. Copying the same CQ only. Okay. Let's give it ZCQ 8. Okay. Quantity contract without. We'll copy it. Now what we will do, we will click on no intentionally. Okay. It is asking sales order ZCK8 is related to copy control. We'll say no. You see, still it has created the document type. Okay, let's save it. Some item category and all it has copied, but not the copy control. Okay, so now we have two document types created. Now let's try to create ZCQ8 first. Let's go there. What is my document? Ticket to create contract.
VA31.
31. No.
Yeah.
No, not 31. Inquiry, quotation, schedule agreement, then contract, right?
4-1. Sorry.
4-1. Correct. Let's try to create first ZCQ8. Hopefully it should not allow, but let's see. Let's see ZD. We'll click on create on reference. We will give the quotation number, that is 20001997. See what it is saying? Read the message. Anyone?
Copying from sales document ZQT9 to ZCQ8 is not supported.
Not supported, that means it is not available. Let's go and check whether it is available or not. How can I hide this? Is it possible to hide this? Let's keep it here, maybe somewhere. Where I can find the copy control? T code? Which T code I have to go? When I have to check this error, this both copy control, which T code I have to go? VT?
This is order to order copy control.
VTAA.
Correct.
VTA.
VTAA. The SAP says order, but you know order means it includes everything, inquiry, quotation, contract, everything. Okay. Now, and what was it? ZCQ8, no? It's not there. Maybe, or one more method you can do here. Let's say in what do you call, in everywhere, not in only this screen. It all works everywhere actually. Let's say my source is what is my source document type here? I'm trying to create ZCQ8 as of now, right? ZCQ8. So that will be my, sorry, that will be my target, right? ZCQ8. So I can do one thing. I can click here. I can go to selection, by content. What I am trying to find, source, right? Where is my source document type? Where it went? Yeah, see, from sales document type, that is your source. Okay, target is this one. Let's click here. What was my quotation which we are trying? ZCQ8, correct? Where we have pressed the no button, that copy control, correct? Click on OK. You see, no entry is found. So there is no copy control. Let's try with ZCQ9 first. Where we clicked on yes. You see, so many copy controls, it's copied in the back end. You see, ZQC9. Just now we created the ZCQ9, right? Contract. We have not copied all this, but automatically system copied everything. You see, so many copy controls it was there. It copied everything here only. Okay. ZQC9, CQ9, CQ9. No, I think we are checking the other way around, right? We are trying to create the contract, so it will be target. Okay, let's do target thing. Clear? We are searching in the wrong field because we are trying to create the contract. So we have to put this in the target thing. Target. First, what we have to see, ZCQ8. There is no entry. You see, no entry found. But if you go ZCQ9, it gives you this. You see, our copy control mostly it will be there. This was our copy control which we will require, right? From quotation 9 to contract 9. You see, that copy control also got copied. Okay, when it copies not only from source to target, it also copies the in the reverse way also. Let's say some document type is applicable for a further document, for the subsequent document. Okay, that copy control also system creates. So this is why we were able to see all those entries that CQ9 and other document order copy control, right? When you create a quotation, what is the next document which you will create after quotation? I mean, after this contract, what document we will create in SAP? Anyone?
Schedule and agreement.
No, schedule and agreement
Not
is
mandatory.
31.
Not
No,
mandatory.
schedule and agreement is 31, which we are not creating as of now. We are just creating inquiry, quotation, contract. After that, which document you will create?
Order.
Order, exactly.
Sales order.
Sales order.
Yes.
So that is also some sort of copy control, correct? So that is why system copied everything, not only the in the backward direction, in the forward direction also. So this is why if you see this from also and you put your document type, contract document type. So you see all this copy control, because with this quotation you will try to create this many orders, it will allow you to create. Okay, anyway, let's go back. So since we clicked on no, we are not able to create. Let's EQ it. Now if I have to create it, what I have to do, I have to go and copy each document type like this. Okay, you see how many time it will take. I have to put it ZCQ8, I have to see all the controls, I will save it, then I'll go back. See, so many extra work I have to do. So this is why it's always recommended, if SAP asks you, is it recommended, I mean it is supposed or relevant for copy control and everything, you click mostly you click on yes only. Okay, now let's try to create Z CQ9. Okay, this is not allowed. Let's put it Z CQ9. We'll click on create with reference. This is our quotation. One more thing, you see, if I select the contract and if I click this contract number, you see, simply say the reference document is not a contract. What is my this document number is? Which document it is?
Quotation.
Quotation. So where we have to see quotation only. Okay. Now if I click on copy, you see it copied it. Since we have only one material, so it copied one material. Quantity also, if you remember, earlier it was 2 and yesterday before closing the class we changed it to 1. So it copied 1 as well. Now since each document type will have their own incompletion, we have to see the incompletion for this contract as well. So this contract also, see, this is also important field for contract, the validity period. And also in movies also you must have heard this contract is expired and all those stuff, right? So contract is something which is relevant for your validity. So let's put some date here. Press enter. Customer reference. Let's put anything. Test. In code term. Let's put this VIP. It is always asking this customer in code term, right? So it is determined. Fine. Now see, my document is complete. Now if I go and edit and check my incompletion, my document is complete. Let's save it. So it's 400 5108 or 510031. 4 510031. So we created inquiry, then we created quotation, then we created a contract. In between, the schedule agreement is also there, but as I said, this schedule agreement very rarely this company or any organization uses, so we will not also use it. But if you want to use it, similarly you have to go to this copy control, I mean this document type creation only, and you have to copy, not this one, in the VOB8. Okay, you need to see the scheduling agreement document type, you will copy it, and then you can go to VA31 and then you can create also. Okay, but as of now we are just skipping this scheduling agreement. We create an inquiry, quotation, contract. Now what is the next document? We have to create order, right? What is the standard order type?
Or
OR. Okay, but anyway we have our order type, right? We have already created our order type. Why we will create again? We have our ZOR9, right? Right, we have our already ZOR9, we already have. Let's try to create ZOR9 with this contract. Now see, if I go to document flow, you can see all those three documents. You see, inquiry, quotation, contract. You see the flow also, it's shifting towards right. That means this contract is created with reference to quotation, this quotation is created with reference to this inquiry. So this is why you see like this. Let's do one more thing. Since in inquiry I have two pieces, right? I can still create one more quotation from this inquiry, correct? Let's do that. 21 quotation of QT9 create with reference inquiry. We will put our 102 number. The reference is already completely copied or rejected. Okay. The reference is already copied. This is inquiry. What was the inquiry document type? ZIN9. ZIN9. Not here. Let me go to VTAA. ZIN9 to ZQT9. The other way around. ZQT9, ZIN9. Complete reference. I think this could be the problem which is why we are getting that. Let's see. There is some control actually. Okay, you are getting this error, right? This reference is already completed or rejected. So there is some control. I'm trying to find out that control actually. Where is that control? Because of this only we are not able to create another quotation from this one. Somewhere that control is. I don't remember it where it is. Okay, let's ignore the file. When we'll find, I'll let you know, or maybe in the document it will be there in the when we follow our document. Okay, we'll ignore it. Now let's try to create our sales order with the contract. VA01 ZOR 9. Create with reference. We have to put our contract number. What is my contract number? This one, right? You can select it, copy, you can paste it. You see it copied. Also, when I clicked on this one, I'll show you the one more thing here. We need to go to VA01, create with reference. We are creating with contract. You see there are so many parameters here. First option is copy. When you click on copy, it will copy everything. Let's say there are 10 line item, it will copy every 10 item. But let's say there are 10 item and you want that option to select that you want to create only 5 whatever you want to copy only 5 item from contract to sales order. Rest 5 maybe you will create some other day. So then you click on this item selection. You click, then you get that another pop-up where you can select and deselect. Since we have only one line item, it is giving this one option only. If there are multiple, you can like this. You can select and deselect how many you want to copy, and also you can control the quantity also here. Okay, let's go back. It will not go back. Let no problem. We'll create a we'll use /n with reference contract. Let's not put this contract number also. I think it can help you to find the contract. Enter the partner who releases in the contract. Okay. I think with this option you can find a releasing partner. Let us put the maybe let's try. Let's try to copy this number. Let's see if it finds. I think it can find. You see, let me delete it again. Let's say, I don't know, let's see some other person created the contract. Okay, as I said, in SAP, because of SOD, a single person cannot create all these documents. So let's say Vishal is creating the contract and I am supposed to create the order. Now I want to, I don't know the contract number. I can put my customer number here, and if I click on contract, system automatically find, and it says you exactly one document was selected because we only have one contract for this customer, right? So this is why it automatically took this one. If there are multiple, system will give you that option which contract you want to copy. Okay, so like this you can search it. Like now you copy it, not relevant. Okay, fine, no problem. This is availability screen. Okay, you see availability control. Since we don't have a stock, it is giving us this what do you call pop-up or a check. I will just give you the brief idea how this availability check, what we have to incorporate or what we have to see the information in this availability check screen. See, the quantity is 1. What is the material? This material. From where you want to deliver? From ZPLT. On which date you want to, I mean, which date means the requested delivery. Requested delivery on which the customer has requested you to deliver. The customer has requested me to deliver on 31st. But you see, delivery proposal not possible. Why? The stock not is not there, so system is not proposing anything. Okay, if the stock was there, let's say for after 10 days I have a stock, system will give you that 10 days, let's say 10th of April, and then it will give you that option one quantity or something. Since this is, there is no stock available and this is a service kind of good, so it is not giving me those options. Okay, you can, there are so many other things also. This is important, scope of check. You see, these all are controls of availability check. Okay, you don't need to go this level, but if someone asks you, I'm creating order and where I can see the scope of check or the whatever the things or the configuration which is controlling my availability check, so where I can find, so from here itself you can find it, all those options which an all system is considering to confirm your quantity. Okay, all those controls you can see here. We'll see partially, we'll not go that deep once the topic comes, but we'll, since as of now, since this screen pop up, I thought of giving you the basic idea. So let's continue what I'm saying. Okay, no problem, continue without confirming. I'll see continue. So what will happen if I go to schedule line now? Let's put some test. I am at the header level. Okay, I have to go to item first. If I go to schedule, you see quantity is not confirmed, but still I am creating the order. Now let's see in completion. Document is complete. Let's save it. So document is created 5730. 5730, right? This was the document, right? 5730. So this we already created earlier only. So ZOR9. ZOR9. This was my order type. Great. You see how we created all this document. Now further delivery and invoice. Since this material is not properly configured and we have to see what is the problem. If the stock is available and all those things, then we could create the delivery and invoice also. So maybe in some weekend I will try to create some material and I will try to upload some stock, and then we can deliver it also. Okay, now what is the next document we'll create? Delivery, then invoice. Okay, any questions so far? Anyone?
No,
Okay, then I think let's go back to our document. Now the next topic is item category controls. We have seen the controls in the document type, that is a BOV8. Now if you go to your order, let me open the order again. When say I order means every document, inquiry, quotation, everything. You see this item category, right? What as I told you earlier also, what this item category is, does it actually, it controls how this material is going to behave. What is the category of this item, this material? Okay, there are, as I said, when you last we covered this VOV8, so those were header level kind of control for the this document type, whether the requested delivery, the customer reference, all those things, the number ranges for this one, all those things. But now, since when we enter this material, how this material is supposed to be delivered, how this material is supposed to behave, whether it's a service order, whether it's a normal goods, okay, all those controls we control via item category only. Okay, now how this item category is determined?
Sales document type and item category group.
Yes, let me go to that one. What is our sales document type? ZOR9, and I think it's norm only, so let's put norm. So you see it has taken the net 10, and as I said, there are 10 more options we have. If you double click in the line item, you see all those 10 options what you can select manually. So that is the default item category system will take, then the manual item category. Okay, if I go to my order, if I go to my change mode, if I press F4, you see these two options. Apart from these, I cannot select any other option. If I select anything else, let's say I am putting some TS or something, system will throw us some error. You see, item is category TS is not defined. Why? Because in the determination itself you have not maintained this TS. Let's say if I maintain TS here. Okay, let's save it. Okay, now let's go back to our order again. Since we have done the configuration, we have to open the T code again. VA02. Let's go to order. Hopefully it should show that option as well now. You see the third option also came. Okay. From where this item category group comes? This NORM? No.
Mat-
We put it in
material.
material,
Right.
material
In the
master.
material master. Now there are two other fields we have that controls your item category determination. Okay. I don't know whether should I tell you now or. Mm, okay, as of now you ignore it. But if someone asks you how your item category is determined, you need to tell all these four fields. Okay. Sales document type, item category group, then uses, then header level item category. Header level is simple actually. As I said, let's say I gave you the example of pen and refill, right? When you are selling a refill separately, that time you will charge that refill to the customer, right? But when you are selling it along with the pen, that time you don't charge separately. You simply told them, yeah, this is the cost of your total cost of your pen. That includes your cost of cap, cost of refill, cost of the chassis. So that is something called header level. Header means pen. When you go to item, sub item level, that time when, as I said, this when you create a for this header level item category, basically you need to create a BOM as well. Okay, when you create a BOM for pen, in the component you maintain pen refill and this refill chassis and cap. So now when you enter the pen in the sales order, so that becomes your header level item category, and based on this your sub item material which is coming, that behaves accordingly how because I mean based on the previous material basically, right? If I entered the pen, system understood, okay, there are 3 items going along with the pen, that is refill, cap and chassis. But the header level item is pen only. So how my refill will behave? Based on pen. Since the system understood, okay, system user has entered pen, so it automatically assigns the TANN on the free item category to the refill. But how system knows it that okay, this refill is going to free? Because we have already entered the pen in the first place. Let's say I'm not entering the pen, I'm simply entering the refill directly. I go to VA01, I entered the refill, that's it. That time there is no header level kind of thing coming for that refill, right? That refill itself is the main item. So that time it has to behave independently. It will have its own cost, it will have its own prices, everything. So that time it will behave differently. Now users, I will give you slightly idea actually. Let me see what are the options I have, which one will be easier for you people to understand. Cross selling, proposal, all those things we have, but I'm trying for easier one actually. Okay. I think this example I gave you earlier. So let's take this as a example to understand this uses actually. Okay. Let's say there is a requirement from business. Whenever someone is buying 100 pieces of some, let's 100 pen. Let's take pen example only. 100 pens. You will give some 2 pen as a free. Okay. So, and let's say that's exclusive. Means you buy 100, I will give you 2 extra. So whenever you will place the order for 100, system will automatically add that 2 pen, right? Because it is also supposed to go as a free. We have all these things in the SAP configuration. We will see all those later. But now think from the business perspective only as of now. So we are going to give 2 pen free for each 100 pieces. Correct? So when you enter that 100 pen, you entered the pen and you entered the quantity 100, and when you press enter, system automatically creates another line with the pen 2 pieces. But now, since business has told you, you are going to charge only for that 100 pen, not for this 2, because this 2 is supposed to go as a free. So there the users thing come into picture, because my sales document type is still same, my item category is also same, it's pen only, right? It comes from material master, so it will be norm or whatever it is applicable for both the line item. But how system understand that okay, the 100 has will be charged and these 2 pieces will not be charged from this users only. Okay, so system automatically adds that line item and it also adds the users free for that 2 pieces. Okay, and whenever you have this free, you have their own control. Like here, if you see, there is norm here. Let me scroll up here. I'm trying to TUNN. Okay. Now see these 2 lines, whichever I have selected. The document type is same. As I said, item category is also same. But whenever that 2 pieces coming automatically, system automatically assigns that users with that 2 items. So your item category is TANN for that 2 pieces. And for remaining, it will still take your 10. 10 means normal item, you have to pay. TANN means it's free. Okay. So whenever system adds or creates extra line item, okay, that time system also assigns the users also. Okay, you can take this example only, don't confuse. Simply out of 100 pieces, 2 pieces were free. So when I enter 100 pieces in my sales order, automatically system creates another line for 2 pieces, and then this users comes into picture. Item category will be 10 based on this uses only for that two pieces. Okay. So if someone asks, give me example of uses where you will use this uses term in your item category determination, you can tell this example. We'll see. There are other options also like proposal, cross-selling, all those things, but we'll see when it comes. Now let's go to item category control. Item category T code is VOV8. Okay, there are a few T codes that you need to remember. VOV8 till VOV4. Okay, let's go to VO. Not here. Let's go here. VOV7 and let's go to 10. Okay, this you need to remember 10 is a standard item. Okay, this is very frequent interview question. What is the item standard item category? So you need to tell it's 10. Sorry. Now let's follow our document. So this is the path. If you don't want to use T code, you can follow this path also. SPRO, sales and distribution. Then sales and distribution item, define item category. How can you go? You go with this route. SPRO, IMG reference, sales and distribution, sales document item. You see, define item category. If you click here, since I have already kept it open in another window here, so it is giving me that error. If you click on yes, it's the same screen basically which we have already kept open. The same as if you click on this 10, let's find out 10. But system, you cannot open the change mode at two places, right? Because it will create some sort of inconsistency. So it doesn't allow actually. System puts a lock. So at one place you can have edit, one place you can have change only, when the display only. So you see the same path. Okay, now let's see what kind of control we have. So this is your item category. VOV8 is for document type, VOV7 is for item category. Okay, this is for defining, okay, not for determination. When I go to VOV7, I can see the item category. Where is back button? Yeah. Yeah. Here you see, I am maintaining the item category. I am not maintaining the determination. Right? Here I am defining the item category. So VOV7 is for defining the item category. You see, there is so many item category. If you create inquiry, it will take AFN, quotation AGN. This all we have seen already, right? For order, its standard is 10 only. Let's see what handle control we have. BOM order price. Okay, let's see. Where is BOM order price? Okay, this is giving one example. Like in our case, I give you the example of pen, right? So this will be your pen, that is computer, then refill, that body and cap. Here it has taken the example of computer. So computer is your main item and the components will be CPU, monitor, keyboard, mouse. What it is trying to show here is it is showing a two different pricing, different type of pricing that you can have with when you are dealing with this kind of scenario, BOM kind of scenario. Either you can charge as a whole irrespective of the component, or you can charge based on component. So what will happen in this example is what it says you BOM header pricing means pricing and everything will be controlled for computer directly irrespective of this component. It will be there in the sales order but just sitting idle, they will not have their own pricing. Okay, the pricing will only be price can only be seen at the header level. Another scenario, Header you will enter computer first. You will enter the material anyway. In both the cases, you will enter the computer only. You don't enter this all component. You simply enter the main item computer. System automatically explode actually. System automatically determines what all component it has. So it has component, CPU unit, all those things. But you say BOM item pricing. So what will happen in this case? The pricing will only come for your components. Okay, each component will have their own individual prices, and the main item will not have their own price. So whenever you will create this, system will consider all the prices of all the components, and then your total price of your sales order comes into picture. You see, main item means component has no price, that's zero, but component will have their own prices. Here, computer is the main item, other component is fine. The main item has a price, that component has no price, zero. So these all based on requirement or based on the business scenario, we do it. Okay, if in some interview it may ask you what kind of pricing we have when you are dealing with BOM scenario. So you can tell we can have either at a header level pricing or at a item pricing. Okay, material determination. Ignore all this, no need to worry. Yeah, now let's see the controls. Item type, this will be the function of item, whether normal or standard or text. Item type. Where is my item type here? You see, as I told you, whenever you are selling let's say you are selling a service, or let's say you are selling a fridge, these two are different kind of product, right? Different type of behavior it will happen. Fridge, you have to deliver it via some truck or physically. Some tangible goods are there, right? Anything like fridge, washing machine, anything which is sold as a steel rod, anything. For service, it's non-tangible. So the different item category will be there. Now under item category, you see you have item type. Whether it's a standard item, it's a text item, it's a packaging item. Okay, you have all those item level type also under the item category. Let's say it's just a text, okay, or let's say what happens sometimes, uh, there is no material master actually. For some cases, there is no material master created, and you type the material manually. Let's say you are selling, this process mostly we use in the where you are selling some sort of wastage or garbage. You are producing something, right? So then definitely there will be some sort of garbage or waste you will also create. That also company sales actually, right? But the waste is not exact material, right? Let's say I'm selling some DI pipe of 10 feet, right? So whenever I'm creating the 10 feet of pieces, some maybe sometime I will have some scrap or some 2 feet of pipe or 3 feet of pipe as a scrap, right? Or as waste. That also I will sell sometime. I will not keep it in my company, right? Anyway, that will also give me some money. But I will not create the material master for all those, because that's a waste. So that time you use this text as well. You don't enter the material, you can enter your free text there. Okay, and it's a blank means it's a normal standard item. Okay, or let's say it's a packaging item. Let's say you are selling a fridge, and you're for packaging the package to pack that fridge, you need some curtain and all. So that time you will maintain C for that item category. Okay.
Sir, your voice is not audible.
Uh, Now is it for everyone?
It's clear.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it's clear, Deepak.
Okay, maybe I don't know. I connected my mouse. I mean the headphone only. Okay, item type is clear. Let's go to the next what we have. Uh, you see, here has given the example of text item or additional example it has given. Let's say user manual, catalog.
Sir, not audible, sir, your voice.
Is it for everyone?
It's audible for us.
it's audible for us.
Yeah, it is audible for us.
Network issue, Trinay, I guess.
Who cannot hear?
I guess Trinay can't
No,
hear.
no, no. I am getting voice.
Okay, I don't know who that was. Now it's clear, sir. Now it's clear.
Okay, so it's saying Amrinder only. No, Amrinder, everybody can hear. I think maybe some network issue with your end only. Okay, let's go back.
Now it's clear. Now
Okay,
it's clear.
okay. So now you see, let's say you are selling some fridge, right? So there will be some manual also, right? Some catalog, some booklet. Those are not part of your material master, right? Those you are selling as a, what do you call it? It comes automatically, or it is kind of free goods kind of stuff, right? So you don't need to create a material master for that user manual, right? But you need to maintain it. So for that, those purpose you use this text item. Okay. Now business item, this will go whether to change the business data item level or not. If we check system level business item level, it is not yet. No need to ignore this, not required that much. Completion is control the start. So completion is item is completed with the first reference. Okay, let's go to AFN first. Let me see that AFN first. AFN. You remember when I was trying to create another quotation with reference to the existing inquiry, I was getting that error that your order is means document is already completely referenced. Remember? Let me show you again. QT9. If I put my inquiry, this was my inquiry, right? 202. What was that? 202 only. I'm getting this error, right? Reference is already completely copied or rejected. I told you there is some control. So this is your control. You see? A. A means whenever you are creating any document, first reference, since we have created a quotation already, system consider it as a complete. Whether you created for full quantity or not, it's complete. If you create any document, let's say inquiry is of 100 pieces, I created quotation for 2 pieces only, then also system will say no, this inquiry is completed, now you have to create another inquiry. Okay, so this is why we were getting this error. If you select some not relevant or maybe item fully quantity, then only it has to control like this. Let us change it right away. Let item is coming after fully quantity. Okay, let's put it B and let's save it. Okay, now if I create another inquiry, I don't think it will work for the exit, because see, when I created this inquiry, that time what was the configuration? It was A. So now this change will not impact the existing inquiry. You have to create another inquiry. Okay, let's try to create another inquiry. That's fine. VA this one, ZIN9. Let's put our customer. Let's put our material. Let's just put some 10 pieces now. Let's see anything else. Terms of payment. Document is complete. Let's save it. So I've created another inquiry 206. Okay. Now let us go for quotation. VA21 QT9 create with reference inquiry. That was 202 only, right? Or what was that? What was the inquiry which we created just now? VA30. It's 206. So let us put T06. You see, now item selection, I can change it here itself. Let's say I want for one piece I want to create. Okay, copy. Now see, only one item it has copied. Let's see in completion. So many, I think it will ask. Fine, we'll enter all this. So how we have configured this item category to behave now? Unless until your full quantity is consumed, you don't tell me that your inquiry is complete. Okay, full quantity I can use it now. CIP. Okay, let's go back. Document is complete. Let's save it. Open the quotation again. Now you see the difference. It says in process. Even though I have created a quotation, it says in process. Why? Because in my configuration of item category AFN, where I can see this AFN, if I go to my inquiry, you see this AFN. So now I can have that control unless until I consume this full 10 pieces, system will not complete it. Now let me create another document, another quotation. Let's say VA21 UT9 inquiry 206. Let's click on copy. You see, since already one quantity we have already consumed, now how much quantity we are left with? 9, correct? You see, automatically 9 came. Let's say I'm still, or let's say let's create for 9 only, okay? Let's save it. Some incompletion, let us complete that as well. Now let us save this document. Let's go back. Let's see incompletion. It is not there. Okay, let's save it. Now there is another quotation created. Now if I go on document flow, now it says completed. You see the difference now. Why? Because you have already consumed whole quantity. But since I have opened this quotation and then I have went for the document flow, I cannot see the other quotation. So how I can see? I have to open this inquiry first. And then I have to click on the document flow. So then you see I can see both the quotations. 10 pieces were there, 1, 9. So that is why it is showing as a complete. So from where it is controlled? It is controlled by this completion rule. How your document will be said completed, this control is here. Earlier it was A, so this is why first quotation create, system marked it as a complete. Now you cannot create a further document. Now we have B, that means unless until we utilize the full quantity, it will not say it's complete. You see all options you have here, whatever mostly business requires actually. Okay. Okay, let's close it now. Yeah, let's stop it here only.